I hope you enjoy these 4 pictures, because these pictures are the only thing that remains from this little story that I'm about to tell you. Now, as you notice, this video is a little bit different than my other ones because it doesn't contain any video footage other than the pictures. But in this video I'm going to try a little bit of a different approach, so I'm going to tell you a story about what happened here and why. First of all, during a certain part in 2009 there was a new mob that was about to be introduced. It was on the Treasure Island where the mob, if you've ever been to Treasure Island, there is a mob called Fresco Cuda there, but this mob wasn't yet in the game. So what was happening at the time was that the Fresco Cuda DNA parts were dropping in the game, and I was bored, and it was a long time ago since I was hunting Daikibas, and I knew that the Fresco Cuda feet were dropping from them, which is one of the parts that were needed. So I went to Twin Peaks, and I said to myself, yeah, it's time to try out some Daikiba Prowlers and Stalkers, because I had almost never been hunting these mobs before. I've only tried a few once, but this time I decided, nah, it's time to try these mobs. And I was joking to myself and said, maybe I'll get one of those Fresco Cuda feet. It wouldn't exactly hurt because they're worth around 18,000 PED in market value. So what I did was that I went out there with my amp. I think it was an A106 amp I was using on my Omegaton M2875 gun. And I went out to Twin Peaks and I started hunting. And it was just a normal hunting round. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of everything, bang. When I first heard the sound, I was like, yeah, I got 1.8 thousand. No, wait. And then I checked on the window in the lower left corner and I was like, holy crap. And I started shaking like hell. And I was like, oh my god, this is not true, this is not true. I just got 18,500 PEDs from a Daikiba. And it was a Daikiba Prowler, and that was like, it was about one of the first times I ever killed those maturities of Daikibas, because before that I was only killing up to old alpha or something, I think. And not only did I get this, after I killed my first Daikiba, I also got like 4 or 5 globals on around 150 PED each, and they were just pouring global after global after global. And I was shaking and I was sending a text to my friend and I was like, oh my god, I just killed a Daikiba and I got 18.5 thousand PED from him. And he was like, you're cheating, you're lying, you're cheating. But of course I wasn't. And after this tiny little Hall of Fame entry, I have never deposited. Well, actually I have deposited once, but that was to buy a gun. But other than that, I've been keeping afloat very, very well. But now, weirdly enough, this was like, it was in 2009, so this is 6 years from when I made this video. And my money has still lasted. But I have to admit I haven't been playing a lot of Entropia Universe the last 2 years. But either way, this was like one of the most incredible things that has ever happened in this game to me, and I was so stunned. And the comments from people, they were like, oh my god, how the hell could you get so much from a Daikiba? And people were laughing at me at the forums, and they were like, oh my god, this is not true, are you cheating or something? And it was horrible. No, actually it wasn't horrible, it was fun. Because this was something that I could never have dreamt of. I was just joking to myself and I was hoping to get a foot, and instead I got 18,000 PED TT value of that. And I was also selling those oils for a few % extra, so maybe I got around 19,000 PED or more, maybe 20 or something, I don't remember. But anyway, that was a really nice story, and it's very, very dear to me. And for you guys who actually put up with this little talking video here, I'm going to show you a nice little feature, because after I got this, I was so happy that I decided to make something I normally don't do when I get the Hall of Fame. So this is what happened. What you see here is a room. This could be any room, but it's not. What you see here is a big turtle thing that I got from my job, because they were going to throw them out, and it has Raphael on the back, but that's unimportant. I have this billboard, with some advertising for my YouTube channel and Patreon and stuff hanging, which is also totally irrelevant. But what we have here on the other hand, a painting with EverQuest 2, which is also irrelevant. But now for the relevant part. This is what happened. I was so happy when I got this Hall of Fame that I decided to print this out and put it as a painting in my bedroom. So every day this loot is keeping watch over me, and it's been hanging there for a few years now. Soon I'm going to get a new apartment in 2 months or so, so I'm going to record a lot of videos about how our apartment is changing and everything. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this little storytelling from Entropia Universe, and I hope that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out the rest of my videos. There are a lot of Entropia Universe videos on my channel, about 15 or 20 ones I think, including the amp mining, so maybe a little bit more. And I also have a lot of other things as well. And for you guys who wonder what editing program I'm using for my videos, I am using Sony Vegas Pro 12, which I really like. So consider this a little nice bonus video or bonus part of the video for all of you who hung out. And sorry for not posting any video footage, but as you probably understand, this Hall of Fame came a little bit unexpectedly, so I wasn't prepared for it. And it was many years ago, I don't even know if I had started using Fraps yet. So, subscribe anyway, and goodbye, and see you later. And maybe I'll do a little bit more of these stories of Calypso, or wait. Yeah, stories from Calypso, because I have a lot of old screenshots from when this game was called Project Entropia, which are just lying on my hard drive and scramble about on the Entropia forum, if they're even there yet still. So I was thinking that maybe I'm going to do a little more of these videos and tell you about the old Project Entropia and some stories from that. If you think this is a good idea, please leave a comment, because I'm not going to sit here and post old pictures from the old game and stuff like that if nobody is interested. So tell me what you think about this, and see you later. Also check out the cards, which are new on YouTube, because you can click them on a cell phone and all the things like that. So now, as a last bonus, here is my mouth. That was for you people who were waiting too long and didn't click this video off. Bye! If you're new to this game, don't forget to check out my How to Get Ped guide featured on my YouTube channel. I also have a video of how to make money using the crowdflower funded Entropia Partners website. Check it out for some quick ped. Links to these can be found in the video description, and you can also click the images above.